Hey guys, so we'll do a little bit more practice on solving systems by substitution, and you'll have a small quiz tomorrow on this same idea. But over the past few days, we've looked at questions that you can solve by substitution, and in all of them, the number that was before this number here, the coefficient of one of the letters, was either 1 or, it was easy to make something the subject because some of them did not have coefficients. However, here we have numbers that all have coefficients, and it's difficult to know which one to choose to make a subject. So in a case like this, look for the smallest coefficient, and that's the letter that you're going to try to make the subject. So this equation has the smallest coefficient of 2, so 5x plus 2y is equal to 14, and therefore I'm going to try and make y the subject. So when I subtract 5x both sides, subtract 5x, I'll end up with 2y is equal to 14 minus 5x. Then I will divide everything by 2. Divide by 2, divide by 2, divide by 2. And y is equal to 14 over 2 is 7 minus 5 over 2 is 2.5x. So this is my expression for y. Now since that's my expression for y, I'm going to substitute it in the first equation. The first equation said that 3x plus 7y is equal to 20. So I'll have 3x plus 7, but y is the same thing as 7 minus 2.5x. So I'll put here 7 minus 2.5x, close brackets, is equal to 20. Then I will distribute this 7 as I simplify. I will distribute this 7, and I'll end up having 3x plus 7 times 7 is 49. 7 times 2.5 is I think 17.5. Let's see. 7 times 2.5 is 17.5. Yeah, 17.5 is equal to 20. Sorry, this has an x. So I have 3x minus 17.5x, and that gives me negative 14.5x. Right? I'm going to take this 49 away from both sides. Then I'll have this is equal to negative 29. So I have 14.5x is equal to negative 29, right? Negative 29. And I will divide by negative 14.5 on both sides. Divide by negative 14.5. And I'll end up getting x is equal to, let's see, 29 divided by 14.5 is a 2. And it's positive because these two negatives cross out. Yeah. So yeah, after getting the x value, I'm going to substitute it into this expression to get the y value. That expression says that y is equal to 7 minus 2.5x. So I'm just going to substitute the x value, 2.5 times 2, which is the same thing as 7 minus 5, which is a 2. So my solution is x is 2 and y is also 2. And that is the solution for this system of simultaneous equations. So after writing this down, please pause the video and then go and do 2a. It's on the same page as the other day's work, which is I think 138. So yeah, go and do 2a after this. The next example is this one here. 5x minus 9y is equal to 4. 3x minus 8y is equal to 5. Again, look for the letter which has the smallest coefficient, and then you'll try to make that the subject. So this has the smallest coefficient. I'll try to make it the subject. 3x minus 8y is equal to 5. I will add 8y both sides. So I'll have 3x is equal to 5 plus 8y. And then I'll divide by 3, divide by 3, divide by 3. So I'll have x is equal to 5 divided by 3 plus 8y divided by 3. Since division by 3 gives repeated numbers, I can leave this thing as just 5 plus 8y over 3. It's still the same thing. So I'm going to take that and substitute it in the first equation. The first equation says 5x minus 9y is equal to 4, right? 5x minus 9, remember y is this whole thing. Y is 5 plus 8y over 3. That is equal to 4. Now I have an interesting situation here because I can reduce this 3 by 3 once and 3 to get 3 times. So my equation will become now 5x minus 3, open brackets, 5 plus 8y is equal to 14. So in that state, it's easier to deal with because I'll just distribute the 3 on the inside and end up getting 5x minus 3 times 5 is 15 minus, because of this negative, negative times positive, negative 3 times 8 is negative 24y, that is equal to 14. So I have 5x minus 24, oh sorry, how come I still have, oh man, I made the wrong substitution. Aye. You guys have been looking at me this whole time like, Mr. William, you're making a mistake. Sorry, wrong substitution. I made x the subject, so I have to substitute for x. 5x minus 9y is equal to 4. So I put the x here, 5 plus 8y over 3 minus 9y is equal to 4. One way of dealing with this 3 in the denominator is I can multiply it out through all the terms. So I can multiply this term by 3, multiply that term by 3, multiply that term by 3, and then I'll have this 3 here will cancel out, and then I'll have 5 into 5 plus 8y minus 27y is equal to 12. Then I'll distribute this 5. 25 plus 40y minus 27y is equal to 12. So I'll subtract 25 on both sides. Minus 25 minus 25. And 40 minus 27 is the same thing as 13, I believe. That's 13y is equal to 12 minus 25 is negative 13. So I have 13y is equal to negative 13. Divide by 13, divide by 13. I hope we can see that y is equal to negative 1. Now since y is negative 1, I'm going to go and put it back in this initial expression to find x. So it says x is equal to 5 plus 8y divided by 3. So I'll go and put my y value. 5 plus 8 times negative 1 divided by 3. This is 5 minus 8 divided by 3. 5 minus 8 is the same as negative 3, I think. Is it? Yeah, 5 minus 8 is negative 3 divided by 3. So y is also negative 1. So my solution is negative 1, negative 1. Yeah. Okay, so after this, please pause the video and then go and do 2b and 2c. Okay, go and do 2b and 2c after pausing the video. We also have word problems, and we're going to try this word problem, and then you guys will try to do number 4 in the same exercise. The prices of a book are X and Y respectively. Now, I know that when you guys see word problems, the first reaction is to run or, you know, get scared or something, but please just read through it slowly, right? Read through it slowly and see what's going on. Every time you're reading one sentence, just pretend like these other sentences don't exist. So it says the prices of a book and pen are X and Y respectively. Okay, that's very good. The total price of 3 books and 1 pen. Remember, you see this word says total, that means you're going to add, right? 3 books, and they had earlier said each book is represented by X and each pen is represented by Y, right? So the total price of 3 books and 1 pen, right, is equal to $17, right? And they asked you to form an equation. Well, you have already formed the equation because you have an equation equating, relating X and Y. 3 books and 1 pen, their price is $17. Let's look at part B. The total price of 4 books, remember, books are X, and 5 pens are Y, is equal to $30, right? The total tells you you're going to add, and whatever you're adding is equal to 30. We have formed another equation as well. Now they say, by solving the simultaneous equations in A and B, find the price of a book and the price of a pen. So look at the coefficients, which variable or which unknown or which letter has the smallest coefficient is what you want to make a subject. So I'll look at this one. The smallest coefficient is 1. 3x plus 1y is equal to 17. So I'll just subtract 3x from both sides to make y the subject. So my y is equal to 17 minus 3x. Yeah. Since that is your y, you're going to take that y and substitute it in this expression. So that expression says 4x plus 5y is equal to 30. I'm going to substitute for y. Y is, according to my expression, y is 17 minus 3x. 17 minus 3x is equal to 30. Now this is 4x. When I distribute the 5 times 17 is some big number that I don't know, but I can work it out, because 5 times 20 is 100, and if 5 times 20 is 100, then 5 times 17, if 5 times 20 is 100, 5 times 19 will be I don't know, 95. 5 times 18 will be 90, and therefore 5 times 17 will be 85. Minus 15x, because 5 times 3 is 15, x is equal to 30. So I have 4x and negative 5x. That gives me negative 11x plus 85 is equal to 30. I can subtract 85 both sides, and I end up with negative 11x is equal to 30 minus 85, which gives you 55, negative 55. So I can divide by negative 11 both sides, and I end up with my x as $5, because remember, you're solving for the price. So the price of a x was pen, yeah. The price of a book, x was book. Yeah, book was x. Yeah, okay, so since book is x, then the price of a book is $5. Now we need to find the price of a pen. So we're going to go back to our first equation, which was y is equal to 17 minus 3x. So that would be 17 minus 3 times 5, which is 17 minus 15, which gives you 2. So finally, you know that your book costs $5, right? And your pen costs only $2. So yeah, this is just an example of an application of simultaneous equations and how they can be solved by substitution. Please do number 4 and number 5 after this, and then you'll be done for the day. Remember, we have a short quiz tomorrow. All right, bye.